What it do though? It's your favorite loc, Mr. Ortiz. Yawa. But anyways, I'm about to piggyback off of some I'm not trying to glorify none, I'm not instigating, no racist. I'm just gonna speak facts on some real topics, some real events that happen. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to California. And everybody know about California when it comes to the gang culture that seeks to the neutral communities and all that. It's very racial. Like I said, you got the Northerns, you got the Southerns, you got the Centrals, you got the others, you got the Bloods, you got the Crips, and then you just got the non-affiliates. And everything Nina Boy talking about is the truth. China Mac, you don't understand, bro. You from New York, and I'm not saying they don't have politics in New York either. You know what I'm saying? They do between like the Damus and the Kings or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's not on the same level as California because this history is deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? And it plays a lot of parts. You know, from the drug gangs because once upon a time, you know, the blacks and the Hispanics was basically in the bottom of the barrel. You know what I'm saying? But when the drugs come in, a lot of people don't want to admit it, but that's what plays a lot of part. There was a lot going on, a lot of robberies, a lot of running offs, and crazy. But like I said, about 92, this when it became a lot of separate. You know what I'm saying? Your race, you stick to your own race or whatever, because it be a lot of essays, just like it's a lot of paisas. When they come in jail, regardless of the fact if they bang or don't bang, they end up running as Southsiders. Just the same as the others and blacks. You know what I'm saying? We the only divided. You Crip, you Blood, you're non-affiliate. So, we got the hub, the dub, the neighborhood card, the gangster card, and then it just other gangs that's not part of neither one, but now they starting an alliance. They sell because nobody want to be left out. Just true facts. You know what I'm saying? It's the fear factor. But I'm gonna speak on the incident with an Asian. This is the first time. I done been to juvenile hall with the Asians. The first time I ever met a dude from Asian Boys. I don't know if his name was Blue. You gotta think about it. This the '90s, so this was '96. Was it '96? Yeah, '96. The first time I ever met a dude. He was from Asian Boys or whatever, and we was in no, actually, yeah, we was in Los Padrinos, and he was like, I'm from Asian Boy Crip. And I kind of looked at him crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because being from Compton, like I said, the Asians, they got the stores, you know what I'm saying? But they don't live in Compton. They live more, like I said, like Long Beach and San Gabriel Valley or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So we heard about him, you know what I'm saying? But I never seen him until I seen him. But he was a cool individual. So, in juvenile hall, we on politics. But when I went to camp or whatever, that's when I met the dude. I think, like I said, I think his name was Blue. He was from Asian Boys, and was so fascinated about him and about the dude because he had Crip written on his back arm, and that kind of like messed me up. I'm like, damn, they got Crip on him. Like, damn, they cripping harder than us, and that can't happen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not original, you feel me? But it was like a conversation, but it wasn't no conversation. You know what I'm saying? But ain't knowing. But when I'm about to get to this, I'm gonna tell you why. And then the other dude was on the, all this take place in the camp. I was in Cleopatra, then went to Miller. Miller ain't number next door to Cleopatra, whatever. And the dude from Exotic, I think it's Exotic family. They say so many Exotic families, City Cribs, Exotic, Cambodian Creation. It was all kind of names they say with the exotic shit, whatever. And he got down with the dude from Longo or whatever. I thought the dude from Longo was a white boy because he looked like a white boy, but he from Northside, Long Beach, whatever. But like I said, no incident. So that was, I first introduced to them, the different culture that's cripping, but they was Asian, you know what I'm saying? We already know about the Samoans, you know what I'm saying? Samoans been doing it, it's Samoans in Compton, Park Village, whatever. But anyway, so I go to county jail or whatever, and this is when I was fighting my little case in 2003 or whatever, and I did about 7 months. But on my way coming home, they put everybody in a tank. Everybody go to that tank down there when it's time to get released. And I was in there with the dude from Grape Street. You know what I'm saying? Wild Watch, baby. You feel me? So the Asian dude, he didn't gangbang. Like, he wasn't, I don't know if he was like Filipino, Korean. I couldn't tell what he was, but he was one of those goofy dudes. He want to joke, play. So, everybody really ain't playing because everybody trying to get up out of there. It's so many people down there. And give or take, it was probably about 80, 90 motherfuckers in different tanks. Everybody going home. I don't know if it was like a reject or whatever it was. It was, population. But he the only one that just, everybody talking, but he the only one playing. He just blah, 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 blah. So it just rolled off his tongue. Oh, nigga. Because he's not talking to no blacks. He's not even talking to no Asian, because I don't think no other Asians was in there, to be honest with you. It was a bunch of like a few white boys, and there was a lot of Mexicans in there. And he just kept saying, nigga, oh, nigga, oh, nigga. So the dude from Grape Street turned around and said, hey, homie, watch your mouth, fool. He said, what? He said, hey, homie, watch your mouth, homie. You can't say that, homie. He said, oh, I can say what I want to. He said, what? He said, hey, homie, like I said, homie, if you say that again, I'm going to take off on you. And, other few blacks in there like, come on, man, dawg, don't do that, man. Everybody going home. He said, I don't give a fuck. On Baby Low Crip. This motherfucker say, nigga, one more time. We going to have some problems, homie. And what'd he do? Oh, man, such and such. And he said, nigga again. And old boy from Grape Street took off on him. Boop, bop, 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 bop. So I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But what put the icing on the cake is a Southsider dude, like probably an older veteran or whatever. He was like, see, that's what I be saying, homie. Y'all let them do that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let them. This before, the new generation of SA say nigga too, right? But he see, that's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all let them say that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get mad. Basically, it's the same what you say rap music. We allow y'all to say this because we think everybody, our friends, are we cool, whatever. But it ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? That kind of touched me. Not him beating up on the fool or whatever. It was just what he said. From the South Side, said like, damn, y'all let them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I want to meet the black people who accept them to say that. The 20s, the Insanes. I don't know, homie. Because like I said, though, we don't walk around saying nip, 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 chink, 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 as like how we say nigga to no other race. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't talk like that. You feel me? But everybody else want to talk like us. They want to walk like us, do everything we do, but they don't respect us. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Let's be real. That's the first incident. Second incident, when I took my first time going to the pen, you know what I'm saying, I went to Centinela. And Centinela, it was like a few others because when I first got there, it was on lockdown. So only people that was walking the tier was the Asians and the white boys or whatever. So, but, this is new to me. It's my first time going to the pen or whatever. So when we hit that yard, I see how separated they are from us. It's like the Crips is, black people, we always buy the basketball court or whatever. So the Crips playing on one court. That's supposed to be like for the blacks and the others. And then the other court, basketball court, is supposed to be for the Woods and the Southsiders or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because there wasn't no Northern or no Bulldogs on this yard, especially when they come deep south. A lot of them don't come on that end, whatever. But anyway, so I was seeing how the others all separated by the handball court, whatever. And I'm like, damn. And I'm walking the yard and I see one Asian dude. He was from, I don't know what kind of Asian gang he was from, but he was a Crip though, because he had the shit blasted on him. So I ended up walking the yard a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? But then I think it wasn't that day, but it was like a week or two later. So I'll go get some water at the water fountain. I'm on D yard. So I see him, he had a shirt off, and I'm saying he blasted, like he got Crip on him. He got the B's whacked out, P's whacked. They got all this whacked up on him. So I asked him, I say, where you from, fool? Not banging on him, but I'm like, where you from? And I was like, I forgot what game, but whatever, man. I think it was probably out of San Diego. I don't know. I think it was probably out of San Diego, whatever. And I was like, y'all, just conversating like how y'all do it on the street. he was like, oh man, on the streets, man, we hang with such and such, but and here, our business is our business, so we don't participate in what y'all do. I said, what? So, it registered to me. I'm like, well, y'all don't do what we do. I'm like, all right, homie. So I just brushed the fool off, whatever, because I think he was kind of young. I think he was probably like 18, 19 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of brushed it off. So that was the first time I went to jail. So I did my time, whatever, came home, whatever. So I got caught up again, 07. Fought my little case, got out, was out 2 years. Bam, I had to take the time in 09. So I ended up getting 2 and a half, whatever. So this time I think did I go to Delano? Probably went to Delano, got out Delano, and went to Kern Valley. They put me on the 1 yard. I had that many points, you know what I'm saying? So I'm on the 1 yard, whatever. So I was there like 2 months before I met the little Asian dude. Like I said, he was Filipino. He didn't bang. He was like you could tell he smoked meth or something like that, whatever, on the street. So, he was buying hella tobacco. There was a few of them on the yard. Some of them was cool, but he was like the main one that actually put the icing on the cake. So I guess he was in debt. Me and him had bought some cigarettes together. So he didn't majority have all the little canteen, but I did. So I put in majority of the canteen, whatever. So I went on and gave it to the essay or whatever, but I didn't know that he still owed them. He was in debt. I think like $40 or whatever. But I guess he tried to use my money to get the shit. Then he was like, all right, like, I'm going to pay you, but he want to buy something too. So basically, like, I guess he was trying to do it where if I pay for it, it'll kind of clear his face because he recommends somebody to buy something from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be like, I owe you 40, but since I brought him here, can you at least take $10 off type? I think that's what he was trying to do on some junkie shit, whatever. So I think a couple of days later, the essay pushed up on him like, hey, fool, yeah, man, I need my bread. Whoop. And he was like, oh, man, I told you the Pacific Day, da. So he come back and tell me about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ended up being cool with the dude. So I was like, shit, should I just go ahead and go in my box and just go ahead and just pay the fool debt? But then I thought about, I'm like, what he would have done it for me? I don't know, bro, but he was cool. So I see the little essay, so I ain't say nothing to him. So I wrote him a little note and I threw it on his bed or whatever. So he read it and he came back. He was like, hey, man, hey, homie, it ain't got nothing to do with you, homie. Da. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't write no letter back. He came and hollered at me, but he hollered at me so slick that nobody even know me and him conversated. I guess I walked through the bunks or whatever. He called me. He was like, hey, man, I'm just being real, man. Ain't got nothing to do with you, man. This fool right here, man, and this ain't the first time he done been in debt with me. And, he paid, but he just be bullshit. He was like, man, he said, don't put yourself in there, homie, because, when something kick off, homie, these fools is not going to ride. See, only reason why he probably dealing with you is because it's more y'all in here than them. It ain't a lot of them in here. And he wasn't lying because it was 2 dorms. It was dorm 1, dorm 2. And I ended up moving to dorm 2. But he was like, it's not a lot of them, homie. He said, that's what they do. He said, when it's more of y'all and it's less of them, they try to blend with y'all when they do little funny shit. You know what I'm saying? But when they got numbers, and we end up getting to each other, they gonna fall back. They ain't gonna want no problem. He said they're not gonna participate in nothing. He said that's how they are. They only use y'all like a shield because it's more y'all. You know what I'm saying? But when they got good numbers, they don't want to fight. They just gonna back themselves up. Not saying they wouldn't get down. They'll get down to a certain extent, but they won't get down as fast as your people would. But they use y'all as a shield. They always did. You know what I'm saying? And y'all problem is y'all always save these fools when it's the other way around. They wouldn't have saved y'all. Period. They talk about y'all. Like, oh, man, when the blacks got something going, man, they do too much. Hey, man, we ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't know why people keep saying the others alliance with the black. We're not alliance with the black. And this is true facts. And I know a lot of them fools feel that way. It's attention. I know that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when in the pen, homie, even on the streets, bro, all blacks is to themselves. These Asians and all that, like I said, some cool, solid Asian, but at the end of the day, bro, we not part of no alliance or nothing. Just the same how it was with the Norteño. Who was an alliance with them? I don't know if the old school, that was just like that, the paperwork game. But as far as like the soldier individual, no, I don't feel like it was no alliance. It was mutual respect, but it wasn't no alliance. And I'm getting this from real homies. Like I said, I was raised by OGs, not IG. So it was never alliance with them, because most of the OGs told me they met a lot of these fools in YA. But in the pen, a lot of fools wasn't even asking, because, you know, like I said, California is so big, so it's jails all through the north, the central, and the, you know, the southern. You feel me? So yeah, real facts. But like I said, I'm just piggybacking off of what Nita Boy saying, and China Mac don't understand. Like, bro, you from New York, bro. You don't know what's going on in politics in LA. And that's just how it is. And no, yeah, we can't come to y'all neighborhoods where it's predominantly ages and, like I said, play our music or do whatever. They'll call the police on this nigga, we gonna rob them. But we accept y'all in our neighborhood because we don't look at y'all like that, homie. You know what I'm saying? I done had a Asian dude that pulled up on my cousin. He was from TRG, and he was one of them flashy dudes. You know what I'm saying? Everything come out of his mouth was nigga. And this fool had about like 20,000 on him. You know what I'm saying? In our heart, our hood. You know what I'm saying? And nigga Triple could have robbed him. But, you know, we didn't look at him like that. You know what I'm saying? But I know for a fact, bro, if I was around y'all, bro, I'd be looking at that nigga funny as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the thing is, bro, we need to stop accepting y'all, homie. And it is what it is, homie. It's going to always be racial. It's going to always be tension. It's going to always be prejudice. That's just what it is, homie. And life goes on. No pun intended. No hard feelings. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But them is my slight little stories, and that's just the truth. I witnessed this. I ain't heard about it. I was there. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Life goes on, man. Mr. Ortiz, I'm out. 2 C's better than 1.